Hi class, just to share a very small video of how to use form validation in Microsoft Power Apps. Last time we learned how to, in the IPSO cycle, input, process, storage and output. In this cycle, we learned how to take some input using Power Apps and how to store it into a Excel file on the Microsoft OneDrive in the last class, among others. So in the last video also I show you how to step-by-step build this. In this video we add two more components of making some process, like for example making some validation, like checking if a form field has some kind of value that we don't want, and showing an output to the user saying that okay, this value is invalid. That's the basic idea. It's a step-by-step demonstration. Again, the main concept that we need to learn, we will use the if construct to actually get this done. But the important part here is we always need to treat Microsoft Power Apps similar to Excel. So in Excel we had the formula bar, of course we had the Excel rows and columns here, but we had some basic functionality to make some choices, write some loops using VB and so on. So we treat Power Apps as a similar platform to write function-based or to achieve function-based output. Okay, so make a comparison here. You see this here, the formula bar in Excel and the formula bar in Power Apps, very similar. The setting is similar too. So for a business student like you, learning the Power Apps, because last semester you took my Excel course, is going to be very straightforward, fairly straightforward. Of course, there's a lot of things you can do on the formula bar, like write functions, use operators, make some data types and so on, but that's not the key part of this video. This video is focused on one thing alone, how to make some basic validation so you can get started with the environment quickly. In class we will discuss all these components in a lot of detail. Okay, so the syntax, for example, just to show you, we can do and, or, and not. Just like last semester, we learned the Visual Basic and Excel for business programming, and then we connect these two. Similarly, we can do many things in the Power Apps ecosystem. Even if it's a low-code platform, we can do a lot of things. So here, the basic idea here that we will be using in this validation form, to validate this form, is use the if-else. The formula is something like this: if value of data card 1.text, what's data card 1? We will look at it in the video in more detail. Is greater than 18, we say eligible. If greater than 18, eligible, and if it's not greater than 18, not eligible. So make some variations in if else. Okay, we can use switch case to achieve the same, but we will look at the if else example step by step. We will take this example of Nanjing resident who's above 18 years old can apply for the driving license. He has to give some information, and then we have a breakdown of what kind of information is collected, nouns and verbs, and then we have what is the input, what is the storage, and we have the process. Last time we just input and storage, focus on this. Today we focus on above 18, below 18, equal 18. So last video was this and this. This video is this of course, this and this. So the data flow diagram looks like this. So you have a Power Apps application which interacts with the cloud storage. That's the OneDrive storage, which is the Excel file. The applicant who can interact with the Power Apps platform. There's no admin, it's just to represent. This is the paper prototype of it. We have 3 windows. We will discuss these 3 windows later. So it's screen 1 in the Power App convention, screen 2, screen 3. So here, when you click on apply in the screen 1, in the user interface, you go into the driving license application form. Once you apply, the form value is pushed into the Excel file. Then when you view data, you go to screen 3. We can also create some buttons here to navigate back to screen 1. Okay, so how do you navigate? The code is very simple. Navigate, like write a formula, and then you say screen 1. Of course, it depends on what's the name of screen 1 in your app, but then again, the idea is as simple as this. Okay. how to build this app. You see exactly like the paper prototype with a lot less effort. You can look into more details on how to do much more validations if you're interested quickly using these references from Microsoft. I strongly suggest you have a look at this part here. So it's how to access web app developers and how to access web app related functions. Other than this, feel free to contact me or the teaching assistant anytime if you have any problems with the class. Please make sure you follow the school's epidemic prevention plan so all of us can be healthy and safe. Thank you, students, and I will discuss more details in the class. Thank you.